So... Okay. Get closer.
Oh, my bad, I forgot.
This one.
My tummy be hurting.
Aww.
That's like the usual.
Yeah. So you want to introduce yourself?
Buongiorno. Wait, are we recording for real?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I'm Kelly.
She's my victim for today. Unlike Josh, who I subject to shit, now I get to subject my bestie to this.
Josh got the day off.
Yeah, well, because he knows what this is, so it wouldn't work.
Oh god, okay. When they
Like, Higurashi Chapter 1. Welcome to Hinamizawa.
About to ruin my life.
It's fun. Yeah, it's a creaky chair, but it's sturdy.
So what do I do?
You take the mouse.
Oh, that's where the mouse is.
Yeah, because I keep it under there so like the mic doesn't pick it up too bad.
That's wise.
And just start going.
I'm afraid.
And the audio will come through on the headphones over here.
Do I put them on then?
Well, no, because then like I just leave it high enough so like we can hear it.
Okay.
Because it's not really necessary. It's just like background noises and stuff. Because it's a dating sim visual novel style game.
Don't play tough. Please just enjoy life and Hinamizawa to the fullest. The difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward. Girl! Start? I hit start.
Yes.
I don't know what about this.
The way Josh, we should do this is since it's just there's no like voicing, we have to say all the words.
Okay.
So you get to pick and choose who you want to be.
Oh, okay.
So you want to read?
Please do not lament. I will forgive you even if the world will not forgive you. Please do not lament. I will forgive you even if you will not forgive the world. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons or organizations is entirely coincidental. AD 1983, the early summer 50th year of Showa.
They spelled that wrong. There's not a U in Showa, but okay.
Well, they did their best.
It was made in Japan.
If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. Girl, what are you getting me into? I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Girl! Even in this very moment, I trust her. Is she hot? But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice that those tears making a mess of my face. That mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled and everything fell silent.
The sound of the bat meeting someone's skull.
Only the cry of the cicadas remained, annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice, but that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. I'm frightened. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there were none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why? This pain, my eyes getting moist. Why is this happening? I still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. What is going on? That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough, and countless times I'd wavered over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. Same. Except I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Even knowing that, I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. What is going on, Tim? Hey, me? Yeah, girl. I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it all right to just take the easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her. Like flowers by a grave. Ooh! Now then, calm your nerves. No, I'm afraid. Even though you can't feel your right arm. Ooh. Just lift it up. And with every swing, forget a little more. That kindness made me happy. Yeah, like a little bit.
Okay.
The adorable smile brought me joy.
I'll just hold it up.
I liked petting your head. Ooh. I loved how demure you were. Ew.
What?
Because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. I'm lost. This is my first and last bouquet for you.
It'll make sense in the end.
Ooh.
It'll all come together.
Oh, Lordy. Perhaps I really did love you.
I think if you click, the words go faster.
It'll go faster. Okay.
So what do you think?
I think, girl, what the fuck? Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. What does that mean? What do I do?
Now you got to start actually clicking.
Okay.
Instead of looking at Instagram.
No, my stupid phone was vibrating. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. What? It had been a while since I'd last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads. Do I have a good reading voice?
Yes.
The melodious cacophony of the crosswalk. Even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks, and the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Ah, okay. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness has begun to instill a sense of serenity. I feel that. There is nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints. There aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, and no arcades. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. Lame. I should have gone at least once. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, honestly, that's just a waste of time.
Like, for real.
Why would
What
you
else
not?
do you do with yourself? It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Yeah, I'll bet you are. Somebody is still apologizing. Who?
The guy who runs the ice cream parlor.
Who is she apologizing to? No. She apologized so much, so just forgive her already.
Your mom for not taking you to the ice cream parlor.
First of all, honestly. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I mean, I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake.
Well, that's just provably not true.
Dun, dun, dun. I know, I'm like, come on. I can think of 100 things to do right now.
It was the 80s. They didn't know better.
You just need to be more careful next time about what? She's still apologizing, even now. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. What? No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey, you, the one she's apologizing to. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her?
Because I'm not a simp.
I'll beat you. She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. Bro, just forgive her. Keiichi? Keiichi. We're almost there. Wake up. I was finally roused from my nap by my father's prodding. Oh, so is this a kid?
Yeah, it's like a high school guy.
Oh, okay, so I was imagining this as like a grown-up.
Well, he is fairly eloquent for a teenager.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. I don't know any high school boys I've never known any high school boys that were this eloquent. Keiichi, we're almost there. Wake up. Oh, duh. It seemed the Tryon had reached its final stop. So Dad woke up. Girlfriend, I'd be stumbling over my words. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to local routes. I really want to go on a bullet train someday. I want to try that.
You just want to live out the movie Bullet Train.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I know.
Three words, baby.
I'm not saying I don't want to. I'm just saying that's why.
Oh, yeah, I would ride that bullet
I'm
train.
not trying to be a diesel.
God bless America. Anyway, or just, I should say God bless Japan. We spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window and the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, that they were even from the same era. Ooh. From there, we'd take a car deeper into the mountains. So is this to the rural area that they're going?
Yeah, he's moving from basically like
From the
Tokyo
city.
to the middle of bumfuck nowhere. There's like a school with 10 students.
And the cicadas.
Yes, and the cicadas.
Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up. I have to burp.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No.
Are we going to keep those?
Obviously. I keep it when I do it.
You're welcome.
I've farted directly into the microphone
That's
before.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Wait, are we going to do an ASMR burp later?
If you want,
I'll lean in real quick.
go ahead.
You'll like it. Anyway, there, where I live now, Hinamizawa?
Hinamizawa.
Bro, sorry. My deepest apologies for my...
We do actually have viewers in Japan, so they might care.
I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm American. I'm not all that well read in Japanese, in terms of Japanese literature. So.
Not a proper weeb.
Sorry, guys. I did my best. I'm drinking a cherry seltzer, if anybody was wondering. If you hear me setting down my glass. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. This is very descriptive. I'm there.
Yeah.
Although in exchange, you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air.
You're not gonna like how much there you feel later.
Oh, God, I can tell. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. That means green. It means lush and green. Nothing but trees. There you go. The neighboring house was far away on the other side, so I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. This is idyllic. Do you hear the birds chirping? I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in
Hinamizawa,
I learned that even air had its own taste. Yeah, it does. Hinamizawa. I've got to remember that. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast.
like I said, there's like 9 of these. You're gonna regret knowing how to pronounce Hinamizawa eventually.
What do you mean I'm gonna regret it? Because I'm gonna say it 100,000 times.
No, just because this, like I said, these games only get more fun as they go.
Oh, God, I'm afraid. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Oh, he's sleeping. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. That sounds lit. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that. Aww. It was just because it looked easy. I'd never tell him that, though. That's so rude. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon.
Ew.
You say ew. I say that sounds like a...
Raw egg.
Dude, yeah.
Raw egg is nasty.
A lot of times you mix it into your rice and stuff.
Yeah,
and
if it's, I guess, but like just on its own. There's no
or
rice.
you can mix it with soy sauce to make a sauce for your...
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I don't know. Every time I see pickled vegetables, I just remember from like
my favorite.
fucking Care Bears movie. Pickled beets?
What did I do?
I actually started the menu. Just click, I think, anywhere and it'll undo it. Hit escape. There we go.
God bless. Okay, anyway, that sounds like a delicious breakfast. And it's packed with vitamins and minerals and protein.
And
so
omega-3.
Good. So good. Yeah. For thick thighs and a fat ass. Look it up. My mom, it's true. My mom was such a good cook. It was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. See, that's what I'm saying. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort.
Oh, so this is the child of Jake and Amy.
Yes, it's the Peraltiago, baby. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. Delish. It seemed like she was in a good mood today. Are you a miso guy?
I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite.
Ugh, I love some miso. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Keiichi. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. Are we supposed to be reading this as different parts?
Yes, but the parents are going to be gone soon.
Okay,
they don't really matter. So.
Are you going to be like a creepy little girl? Can we do that?
Of course.
I'll be the boy.
We have several options.
And Tim will be a little girl?
There's 4 of them.
Oh, sweet. I thought I was wait. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good. Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough? Pile it on. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. See, I told you! Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. Excellent, as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Keiichi. This is weird. I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right into the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. R.I.P. to y'all, I'm sorry. I guess that was what you'd call my rebellious phase. No, Mom, I'm not gonna eat breakfast with you. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. Oh, poor Mom. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Me too.
Lord knows your mom didn't do it enough.
Yeah. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with a wide grin. She's so sweet. Isn't it about time to meet up with Reina-chan? Rena. You know, hurry. Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Ooh. Rena is one of my classmates. Rena. Sorry, guys. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. Aw. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. Nani? But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Yeah, you got that right. Seriously, though, how long does Rena wait for me every morning?
3 hours.
Probably. Rena's best girl. I already like her better than you. Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I raced for the door. Probably, but look. Please thank Rena-chan for the pickles. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I'd known that, I would have savored them a bit more. Ugh, I love them.
She's trying to trade you a pickle for a pickle.
You're disgusting. Also, yes. Dude, I love a good homemade pickle. Ugh. I was gonna make salmon tonight.
Mm-hmm. There's Rena.
Oh my god, shut up.
You want to voice her or you want me to do it?
No, you're gonna be the little girl.
Okay. Keiichi-kun! Good morning!
Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. Okay, he's so into her.
You're always so early. You should try sleeping in. Oh, I think that's you.
Really?
Yeah, that's part of the difficulty with this. Like, it doesn't break. It gives like each individual character the thing. Is that she's early? He was just being.
I was gonna say she's like, you're always so early. That's my dude voice. You should try sleeping in sometime.
If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting.
Oh my god, she's trying to. She's so conscientious and such a good person. Then get it on, babe. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind.
Fucking dick.
Damn!
Keiichi-kun, you're so cold. Baka!
Like, bro, he really is.
I'll wait for you all the time.
Poor baby. I'll leave you in the dust without looking back. Damn, Keiichi!
She's into it. Why are you so mean? Why? But look at the fucking look on her face. She's loving
so
it.
Sad.
She wants him to step on her.
Bro, she's into it. Rena had a slightly troubled look
Step
on her
on my
face.
neck!
Toying with her was rather fun because how quickly her mood changed. This kid is a sociopath. I hope he dies. I'm kidding. I'd wait for you. I know these guys. I've known these guys. Forget them out of a girlfriend. Find somebody better. With these words, Rena seemed to relax. Rena, you can do better. Her face flushed bright red. Ooh.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Your anime girl voice. I'd wait forever until you came, Rena.
He's gonna be waiting forever based on all this.
I mean, yeah, but she seems down.
But I doubt he's a very giving lover.
He said I'd wait forever, no matter how long. I feel like he's lying.
Forever?
Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. I'm giving Tim the fucking hairy eyeball right now. For those that don't know, I'm giving Tim the, what did you get me into? Like, she is especially weak to this sort of talk. Okay, so she's just like, it's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease. This is kind of nasty. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena? Oh, that's dirty.
I haven't never read any before.
From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but too embarrassed to actually buy one. This is nasty. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. I'd probably get down and jiggy with it. She'd probably turn red and pass out. No, I feel like she's gonna eat you. Oh yeah, message from Mom. She says thanks for the pickles. I'm gonna be doing my like douchebag voice for this guy.
It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they? Not too salty? I added a special seasoning.
Shut the fuck up. They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. Babe, that's your own choice.
He's aware that he's being a douchebag.
Yeah, like, you're just being douchey on purpose at this point. I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Reina? Or was it your mom?
Special seasoning. Why do you ask? Were they too salty? Half pickled cucumber falls out of her skirt.
Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic frantically. Was it you, Reina, or was it your mom?
Why are you asking who made them? Why?
Douchey fucking. Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically. Oh, he's nasty.
Your mom does have some pretty fat tits.
Dude, is her mom hot? Like, do we get to see her?
I don't think so. I think there's only like 5 characters. Actually, I don't even think we get to see the main guy in this. I think we see him in like later ones because like the POV changes depending on the game.
Oh.
But I think the only characters we actually see in this are the 4 main girls, a couple of other guys, and like 1 other person.
Bet. She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she'd used to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. This kid's a bully. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Guys like me. Can confirm.
Yeah, so he's just fully aware. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response.
Keiichi really is a top G.
He's nasty.
It was me.
Delicious. Pretty good, just like the last ones. They went perfectly with the rice. Her face went bright red again.
You'll go perfectly with my rice.
Deadass. Your pickle. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. I pray that Reina never gets taken advantage of by some lowlife. Like you? Keep at it, Reina. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person. So weird. Or so I decided for myself. Yeah, you fucking... Let's go. If we keep... Mion waiting. See, that's what... I would have gotten that one right, too. If we keep Mion waiting, we'll never hear the end of it. Seeing as she just keeps spacing out otherwise, I called Reina back to reality so we could make our way to school. This strange, easily flustered girl is Reina Ryugu?
Yes.
Yeah. I've only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. Yeah, she's clearly, like, getting off on being bullied, which, like, I mean, I got it, but... Mi-chan! Good morning! Coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. Oh, that was supposed to be you reading that, wasn't it?
Either way.
So you were supposed to say, Mi-chan! Mi-chan! Good morning! There we go. Noticing us, she waved.
You voiced this one.
Stop, she's so cute. Ah, finally, you two are late. I did it again.
Yeah, it's because there's like the buttons on the side.
Yeah. Usually you're
the one who's late.
Same, Bestie.
With your period!
In sharp contrast to the diligent Reina, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. Wait, this girl is me. She showed up with her little boobies and her little attitude.
You're gonna regret that.
Am I really?
In the second one, you're gonna regret that.
Is she a whore? Does she die horribly?
I'm not telling you anything. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay. She's Mion Sonozaki?
Yes.
Yeah. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the class. Yeah, same. Morning, Reina, and it's been a while, Kei-chan. How many years?
You.
Oh, I was only off 2 days. That's gonna be my Kei-chan voice.
Okay.
Because he's dumb. Who says, ah ha ha ha? You don't say. You were much cuter back then. Probably. Mion's gaze stared at my chest, then dropped straight down, focusing on the point between my legs. You whore. So she was saying it was my crotch that was cuter back then? Before you ask, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her. Well, thank God! I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised. Not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Is she referring to him or his junk?
Yes.
With the little mustache.
Yes.
Being so encouraged with energy every morning.
Say
is
the
quite
word
a problem.
right.
Engorged! I heard it as encouraged. Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem, though. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly. I'm so sorry. What is she on? Don't say next time. Right now is just fine. I'm lost. How about letting the little guy get a breath of fresh
She's just telling him,
air?
whip your dick out in front of everybody.
Okay, wait. She kind of is my soul sister. I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty. You could smell it fouling up the morning air before. She is nasty.
Oh, my thought when we first met.
He's not wrong. Mion sure does act like an old man sometimes. Me too. Nani? Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you don't regret it. Is this man about to whip his thing out? Like, is this how
I'm going to insert a zipper.
As my hand, as my hand reached for my fly, Reina began to ramble in a near panic. Hey! What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Red-faced and flustered, Reina tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about. Ooh, Reina, you dirty bitch. How was it, seeing the city again? Mion switched gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning. Sorry, the microphone's over here. I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time. So yeah, did you look for it? That thing I asked for? You're not listening at all. I just came back from a funeral. I didn't have time to look around at any toy stores. Tis. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here after all. Is this about games, Michan? Mion nodded proudly as Reina giggled. Yep, I wanted Ch.1 to bring me back a Westport catalog, you see. Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Got it.
That's just she wants to play some Monopoly.
Using that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky. You can just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you? Well, I guess I have to now. I'm gonna get another game full of hot action.
Oh, so Operation.
Oh. This time I'd like a game that's easy to understand. Mion is a board and card game enthusiast, and I hear she's collected quite a lot of different ones. Same. Not me, actually. According to Reina, Mion's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games. If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too.
I think that was Reina.
My bad.
It's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too. So they know she's dumb.
And she says, of course, if Ch.1 is up for it. I should warn you though, we're pretty tough.
If you lose, I put the thimble up your ass. Nah.
That's you, babe.
No, that's Keiichi. That's Keiichi. Reina, Mion, Keiichi or something, man.
Okay, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Just what I want. I play all sorts of games. I don't intend to lose.
I'm not sure which one of rock, paper, scissors.
I'm confused. Whoa, then I let you in the group this time, I guess. Whatever.
That's the annoying part, just like figure out who's talking. Because like they didn't do this the normal like visual novel way where it's like all on the bottom.
Yeah.
With like the different names. Yeah.
Bristling with joy from head to toe, Reina looked back and forth between me and Mion. So basically, like, Reina's been invited to join them for the first time doing these games? Is that?
I think, yeah. Because
Okay.
they basically have like a little game club at the school consisting of the 3 of them and 2 little girls.
Oh, okay. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further. This poor sweet thing. I thought boys preferred... Wait. Oh, that's her, right?
I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so they figured you wouldn't want to.
Reina laughed happily. From such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved there less than a month ago. I understood that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I felt like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. Dude, we were struggling through that interaction.
It's only gonna get worse when there's more characters.
Heavy lifting, girly pop. I don't know. Hinamizawa?
Yes.
Yeah. Was a really small village, not whoopsies.